Hi. So this past Sunday was my birthday. Yay, happy birthday to me. And one of the best parts, in fact, the best part about social media is receiving birthday messages on your special day from people that you haven't spoken to in real time or seen in real time, sometimes in many years, but of course they're still part of your life and they still kind of, well, they don't live here, they live here. Uh, and then, of course, the folks that you interact with and speak to on a regular basis. Each and every one of those messages is precious. They're meaningful. Someone took a minute out of their day to think of you and say something. So I'm still in the process of sifting through them and savoring them, and I'm determined to respond to each and every one of them. That's not the purpose of this particular video. The purpose is to respond to several folks outside of the music business and outside of the performing arts who expressed sympathy for the fact that I had to work that day. Yeah, it was about 5.5, 6 hours out of my day between getting there, setting up, and then the 4 hours that the event took place, which to rehearse the wedding ceremony, play the wedding ceremony, a cocktail hour. But let me tell you, it wasn't a bad thing at all. Jerry Seinfeld really said it best. He was speaking for comedians, but of course it applies to any of us who work in the arts, which is that when you're in a regular job, when you're working, it's a bad thing, and when you're not working, it's a good thing. And in our business, it's the opposite. When you're not working, it's a bad thing, and when you're working, it's a good thing. I hope I got, I think that's how he phrased it. It certainly sounds very Seinfeld-esque. In any case, he's absolutely right. You know, we practice and we perfect and then we obsess over the condition of our instruments and we learn tunes and then we study literature, and all of this is because the whole reason we get out of bed in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever the case may be is so that we can present what we do to the public in various ways. And also we can make music with our friends. You know, Willie Nelson kind of nailed that too. It's our idea of fun. And in my case, I was with friends and in a beautiful setting in which none of us had played, actually. It was in a courthouse in downtown Manhattan. And of course, it's over 100 years old, and which was an era when these places were built to impress, using architecture and craftsmanship that simply isn't available to us today. And in its own right, it was a very, very, they certainly delivered. It's impressive and it's quite beautiful in its own right. Now imagine all the flowers and all the decorations, appointed just for that special day for the bride and groom, and had one incredible setting. We had some beautiful music to play, and of course the music that we do during cocktail hours. And then after it was over, which was about 6:30, that was time for dinner and to celebrate. And it's especially rewarding having put in a day's work and then getting to just relax afterwards. And in my case, knowing that on Monday I don't have to get up and go to work in the morning to a job that where working is a bad thing. You know, a conductor I played for once, in thanking the orchestra for the little toast for his birthday, and this kind of toast, not the kind that you make with bread. Sorry, it's really late. But the toast and the birthday cake and whatever we did, he said, working on his birthday, he always considered a good omen because it meant that he was going to have work for the rest of the year, an abundance of it. And why not? I'm certainly going to go with that. And I agree with it. I've been lucky enough to work on my birthday most years, and I've been lucky enough to have enough work to sustain me. So I wish the same for all of you. If you ever want to talk about it, of course, I'm always here. And meanwhile, I'm going to go back to doom scrolling, except it's not doom scrolling at all in this case. Okay, I'm going to shut up now.